There are so many different things that each country offers. In Russia, they pay close attention to all of the solfege. In the music theory, you are demanded to know pretty much everything about music. In France, there is this just opportunity to explore different contemporary music, different genres. Something that I was enjoying so much is contemporary sight reading, or just sight reading in general, how fast we went through tons of repertoire. Because like in Russia, we would spend almost a year just studying like 2 pieces, 3 pieces. We make sure that everything, like every detail is calculated well. And something that I enjoyed so much, if we are talking about America, in the States, when we were in Michigan, it was university. So you are exposed to many possibilities, many different schools. You can interact with different people who have like no background in music. Most of the time when we are musicians, especially when we are on the first stages of our development, we spend most of the time within this musical circle. And it's very nice to go outside, to just get lots of inspirations from different fields, just to take aside how the same thing that we are doing looks from different perspectives. And American sound, it's very distinguished, it's very round and very big and there's so much volume, so this kind of interconnection of me studying in so many different places kind of allowed me to create my own sound. I kind of got used to these very quick transitions from different countries, exploring their different cultures. And of course, the music is like a vessel that I always find comfort from, because no matter where I am in the world, in which country, there is always the sound that just brings you home. Something that I do quite often, trying to play the same excerpt, the same very short excerpt of music, trying to play it with different characters. Trying to create a story behind each excerpt, and it not necessarily I limit myself to only one genre of music that I am allowed to do it, even if it's the most contemporary sounds or the most romantic music, the most classical, from the classical epoch or from Baroque. You can apply the same way of approach and the same technique. You can try to create your own story. For example, this excerpt of music is about a woman who just had a relative passed away, and then she's thinking about how they had so much memories, walking together, enjoying the food together, and then kind of trying to pretend that you are that person, how it makes you feel, and then trying to create the same feeling within the sound. By exposing yourself to as much literature, as much repertoire, as much different genres of music, I've created lots of understanding first for the music and of course the sound concept. Just by listening to different styles of vibrato, how it's done on different instruments. Let's take an example from a string instrument where the vibrato is very fast. Or take an example from brass instruments where the vibrato is very volumed and paced. Saxophone is a wonderful instrument that allows us to try different types of vibrato, different types of sound, non-vibrato. You can create an intentionally narrow sound. You can expand the sound into something bigger, intentionally trying to, not necessarily to imitate, say, the string players or even singers, but any types of imitation. Even if you have the clear vision, clear sound of violin, of vibrato, of how this certain piece it should sound on the original instrument, and you are trying to create a transcription and trying to see how it would work on the saxophone, it will have its own life. Something that helps me a lot in finding the ways to develop this side of paying close attention with my ears is to listening to, first of all, to the recordings, and second is to record myself. And that way we become our own teachers, because the teachers, they always give us the immediate feedback, and it doesn't necessarily needs to be a professional microphone with a full equipment. Sometimes I just use my phone to record, to have a basic understanding of how it sounds, because the perception of sound when we're playing and the perception of sound when we're just listening to our recording or somebody else performing is so much different.